What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a product review video. Bam, check it out. So this video, guys, I want to review this portable power station right here. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm like in love with these little things. Generators are nice, but these things are awesome, guys. They're really making these nice, small, light, powerful. You know, you don't have to deal with fuel. You can put some solar panels out, charge it, and be good. This one I got, this is not as big or crazy. This is only a 600 watt. Now, depending on what you're doing, 600 watts can be a lot. There's a lot of things like this thing. When I pump fuel into like vehicles with my 110, my little fuel station out there, I literally turn this thing on and just hold down the power button. Bam, I just charged it full also. And then to engage these 110 outlets, all you gotta do is push this, bam. See that? It will tell you the output watts. It will also tell you the hours, whatever you have plugged in, how long it's gonna be. Turn that off. You also have cigarette lighter right here. USBs, it's nice, it tells you when it's on, and the 110. Oops, there you go, the 110. Nice screen, nice display, very light. So these things, you know, aren't massive and heavy. It has pretty much, here's your front screen right here. It looks like you got a suction fan right here, inlet outlet. That's how you charge it. I don't have the solar for this, so we're not going to be testing the solar because I do not have the panels. And it's also got a flashlight. Now, this is a pretty big damn flashlight and also very bright. But, you know, I don't think anybody's going to use this, but if you do, hey, you know what? It's there. But what I want to do is, let's see how many amp hours, let's see how many watts, let's see how many amps, you know, we can push before this thing pops. So let's really put this power station right here to the test. And then right here, guys, I would assume this is where the solar plugs into. But it says here also 12 volts, max of 10 amps, which the majority are always, you know, all max 10 amps. But I want to weigh this thing also because, you know, I tell you guys they're pretty dang light and, oh, I don't give you a weight. So let's put the scale down here, turn this bad boy on, put the power station on, and let's get this thing weighed. So go here, bam, look at that, guys. Call it 16 pounds. And I understand this is only 600 watts, so it's, you know, not that big, but which some of you guys might like it because it's not so big, heavy, and bulky. Believe it or not, I've had this product for about 2 weeks now, and I've been testing it. And I've been testing it on like my little mini fridges and the big fridge. This thing is running all of that. It's nice if I put like the mini fridge in the back, and so you don't have to leave the truck running. Plug it in this thing. We took it to a car show. This thing lasted like 9 hours and still had 43% left. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna hook up some stuff and we're gonna really put this thing to the test. Okay, so we're gonna hook this up. Let's start adding some power here. Let's see, so you can see here the watts, amps. I'm gonna crank these amps. It says max 10, so let's get it as close as 10. A little more. Actually, you know, let's take it above 10 and see what this does. Okay, I can hear a fan kicking in. 10.2. Oh, it's still going. 10.2. Keep going a little more. See when we can get this thing to completely shut off. So it says max 10 amps. So it's still going. This thing is now going faster. Go give it a little more. 10.7, 10.8, 11. Okay, still going. Still going. Oh, there you go. So there you go. It shows the little error right there. So just right before 12, it said like 11.74, I think. This thing ended up dying on us. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just recharge it back up. I know we didn't really use too much, but I'm going to just give it a little extra boost. And then we're going to get this started and let it sit here, and I'm going to reset all these numbers. Okay, we are now full. Everything is back up to par. So we're going to take this to right under. Actually, let's take it. Let's see how long let's see, I'm gonna just stick it at that 10 and see here. There we go. All right, so we're gonna keep it right there. So that's pretty much pushing this almost to the max, because it says max 10 amps and we took it to about 11.74. So everything's reset. Now let's just let it sit here for who knows how long it's gonna take, a couple hours. According to this, we'll see how accurate it is. If it sits here at 115 watts at approximately almost 10 amps, just above 10 amps, this is only going to last 4.2 hours. Well, let's really put that to the test and see. It is currently 319. Oh, look at that, it already dropped to 4.2. Well, I don't know, guys. We'll see. And this is also going to be timing it. So I got the timer, I got the amp hours, the watts, and the watt hours. So let's just let this sit and see what happens. Okay, so it has been 2 hours and 52 minutes. This says there's an hour, a little over an hour and a half left, and it's at 34%. So far we have used 29 amp hours, 376 watt hours, and well, we're just gonna let this run out and see what happens in another hour, call it. Okay guys, it has completely died now. So it lasted, which that's pretty dang good. It said 4 hours, just under 4 hours, 3 hours and 50 minutes. It ran almost 500 watt hours, and you got 38.82 amp hours. That's very impressive with this little, this being only a little 600 watt inverter. Now, next test we want to do. So what I have not tested, which is very important, we got to make sure that this sine wave in this 110 outlet here is a pure sine wave and not a modified sine wave. If this is a modified sine wave, I will not use this thing. I will literally trash it. I don't use anything with a modified sine wave because it's a dirty sine wave. Your stuff will just start like shooting up voltage, and it's not a clean sine. So we got to check this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge it up full, and then we're going to test this and make sure that this is a pure sine wave inverter. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to time it, guys, from completely dead, which it is completely dead now, and see how long it takes for this thing to be fully charged. It is currently 7:42, so we will see from 7:42 now till when it's dead, because or when it's full. This will not tell us how long it's going to take to fully charge, but what I can see is only the input, the charge. It's not much more than 100. I've seen it go to 101 or 102, but that's about it, and it's completely dead. So it's going to push this, keep this at 100, and we'll see how long, and we'll see when it starts dropping. It's getting pretty late. I think I said 7:42. It is now 11, almost 11:30. This thing is not even 50%. It's just at 50%. So almost. So I would say this thing probably takes 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours before it's full. Now, would you let this thing die all the way? No. I would never let any of these die. Any the lithium iron phosphate batteries in there, any of these inverter packs, I would not let them die all the way. It's not good for the battery that's inside. But also number two, so you don't have to sit this long and wait for this thing to charge. So as of right now, it's been a while. It's at 50%, so we're just still gonna wait and see how much longer it takes. Okay, so that took about 6.5 hours, just under 7 to get full. We're going to, this has a oscilloscope built in it. So first, let's just check the voltage. We're on AC. So put it in here, let's see what we got. There you go. All right, that's good. So now, let's switch over to the oscilloscope graph and see if, or make sure this is a pure sine wave. Okay, we got the graph up. Let's plug this bad boy in. Oh, look at that. So this is a pure sine wave inverter, which is good. That means it's good quality. That means I can actually use this thing, because if this was, see how it's nice and smooth? If it was square, like pretty much like doing this, that's your modified sine wave. You don't want that. Now, some of you guys, might ask yourself, what is the point of all these? Like, why do you review them? Why would you buy them? Well, whether we like it or not, guys, unfortunately, or for some of you, fortunately, I don't know, but the gas world is starting to, I'm not gonna say it's going away, because I don't think it's ever gonna go away, but you know, like the generators, the Honda 2000, I mean, I got a ton of generators. These things are like becoming the, you know, generator of the century. I mean, they got them all the way up to, you know, 4,000. These things are just, they keep growing and growing and growing, and companies, they keep making them and making bigger ones and better ones, and making solar panels for them. So, and I'm not saying, you know, use this thing to run your house, obviously, but just for going somewhere. Like when we go to car shows, I bring a lot of little mini fridges. If you need power, you know, when you're at your booth, these things are nice. You don't have to run the dang generator. They're making them now big enough and powerful enough where they last you all day. And if you are running something that's drawing some power, they come with solar panels. So, I mean, most likely it's gonna be sunny. Just set the panel somewhere, or set it on top of your canopy, you know, where your booth is. It's just, you know, and I'm not gonna say, and I'm sure some of you guys are, nope, I'm only gas, Honda generator, Honda 2000, you know, everybody's got one, I got one. They're awesome, you know. I guess it sort of depends on what you're doing. The people that are, you know, boondocking, or the people that don't want to carry fuel, you know, this is the type of stuff that, you know, the type of people that would purchase these things. Now, I personally love these things just because, like I said, I like carrying it because it's so light, and I don't have to carry the fuel with me. That's the thing is, you know, I don't have a fuel station in the back of my truck. Nor do I want to carry the fuel. And a lot of places now, some of the shows that we go to for the events, they don't even let us bring a generator. It's like, well, how do you want us to power all this, you know? They expect us to use their power, and well, half the time we start using their power and it blows or something pops, and it's horrible. And let me know what you guys think. I'm curious to know, you know, are you into it? Would you stick with the gas? I know someone wants to stick with the gas, and I have nothing against it, guys. I mean, like I said, I got a Honda 2000, I got a BE 2000, I got a BE 3500, I even have a Westinghouse custom wrapped camo, snow camo over there, 4500. But that's all I got for you guys. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're interested in the product, I will put the link down in the description for you guys. And they got more, they got bigger ones, they got solar panels. I mean, there's a ton of stuff out there. But like I said, guys, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, don't forget to click subscribe. Peace.
Yeah.